Hello everybody. So today, as the video says, we are going to use, well, I put create, but we're going to use the snare sound that I have in the recording of that sweater to create a drum trigger that is going to be run through my Avatar Precision pad, which is one of those pad things I can show you right here. So it's one of these cool little doohickeys here. So how do we do this? That is the question, and that is what we're going to answer. First off, what you need to do is you need to have an isolated track. You don't want anything mixed in with it, meaning you don't want another sound. So this, and I know this because when I first did the video, I had to redo it because the thing was, I had vocals in there, so the vocals were bleeding in and they were throwing the trigger off, so the trigger wasn't working properly. So that's first. So you need an isolated sound. So luckily my snare is just boom, boom, and you can hear that. It's very isolated. It's just the snare. I did compressor and all that stuff and gating, so I cleaned it all up, and that's what I'm left with. So now you need some kind of way of collecting the trigger. I'm at one point, let me just switch again. I'm going to try to use this Avatar. This is my Avatar drum set that's right there. You can see it sitting. It's all folded up nicely. I am going to use that. I have to pull all the wiring out. That's why I haven't done it. To try this as well. So that's for later. So I was originally going to do that, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I got this pad which has on it 4 triggers. So lucky for me, I had this pad here. So let me get into that. So like I said, isolated track. So I've isolated the snare. I have it going into effects 2, and it's going full out into effects 2 because that was the only way I could get this thing to pick it up. So now over here, as you can see, it's got trigger and it's got 4 lights. We are only using 1 trigger. Now it is a stereo, it is a split trigger. So as you can see, I'm just going to pull this down. This is the one I'm using. This is trigger 1. This is trigger 2. Depending, I don't know if yours, if you have one of these pads, if it's the same thing that it has a split, because I know you can have certain pads will have two areas that you can use on it to, and then it's just one stereo cable in. So it's a TRS cable as opposed to just, a standard. This is standard patch cable, nothing big. Oh, I just banged it and you probably heard that. Oh no, you didn't, because I have it turned down. So that's first. So that's what you have to do. So I've got it coming in. It's coming from effects 2, and it's coming into this. So it's coming into the trigger. So that's my input. So that's where it's gonna get the sound, and whenever the snare goes boom, it's going to trigger the light. And I will show that to you right now. So I'll just go trigger. So there, we're at the trigger now. So if I hit play again, you'll see the light. I'm just trying to darken it a bit. You can see it lights up. Nothing else lights up. So we do have a trigger going. So that's what we want. Next, it's coming out of the system. My desk is a little messy today, but it's coming out here. Let me just pull that up a bit. It's coming out here in stereo, and it's going into inputs G and H, which are then going onto track 2324. I can slide over and show you that too. So as you can see, 2324 is lit up. I have it turned down at the moment. And then yeah, so then that's the first step. So now you may have to do, and I'm going to show you this here. So I've got it on Tribal Kit. You may have to go into your setup, go under pad. So, and then you may have to change, now I've already done it, the sensitivity and the threshold. And the reason you might have to do that is because it may not pick it up. Now the other thing I did on mine is it has this valve curve, and I put it to max. That's just so that it doesn't matter how hard the sound comes in or how loud it comes in, it's going to send it out as maximum. So it's just for this test, it's just so that I can hear it better and the like. So Now go back to kit for a second. Now, if I turn, I'm going to turn up 2324, and I'm going to play it now. So I've just turned down 25, and you can hear, which is the tribal kit. So if I change it, oh, why is it letting me change the kit? Oh, there we go. Oh. So there you can tell, there you can actually hear both. Now, problem with that one is that one runs a little long. So I stop it because that's a rain stick. So it's a little long. It's still going. There we go. Now it's all out. So yeah, I can put it onto different kits and play it. Now, the sound doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be something like that. But what this opens up for me the ability to take the pad, because this pad is programmable, so I can add extra sounds to it, and I can throw them onto trigger one, and then I can have it for the drums. I can have it go like when the snare hits, it go pew pew or something, or if the kick hits, it just adds like more boom 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 boom. Like I can add a really deep note to it or something. It just gives you a little more play area to do things, which is what you want to do. So this is, like I said, it's going to be a summer of experimentation, and this was just the first experiment, and it worked, and it worked well. So I don't know, I might use it. I don't know yet. Like I said, this is just for fun to try out stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.